because earlier we have finished our main Upanishads, which were 10 there. So now today we are going to start with our Yoga Upanishads, which are in our UGC NET syllabus. So here there are 8 main, right? And after that their comparison is also. Okay, so we are going to start our Yoga Upanishads today. So first of all, we should know that what are the Upanishads which are included over in this syllabus and from which Veda they are associated, right? Like we have done in our previous Upanishads, like which Upanishad is associated with which Veda. So likewise, we have here 8 Upanishads. So first is Shweta Shwaprop Upanishad. So it is taken from Krishna Yajurved. Yog Kundali Upanishad, that is also Krishna Yajurved. Then Yog Chudamani, that is from Samved. So first two, Krishna Yajurved, then Samved. Then Trishik Brahmana Upanishad, that is from Shukal Yajurved. Yog Tattva Upanishad, that is from Krishna Yajurved. Dhyan Bindu Upanishad, that is also from Krishna Yajurved. Nad Bindu, that is from Rigved. And Yogaraja Upanishad, that is from none of the Veda, right? So the very first question which can we think, that is which Upanishad is not associated or connected to any Veda, that is last one, that is Yogaraja Upanishad, right? So let's move further. So give me 1 minute. Achha. Okay. So now here is a means in Hindi they have made a mnemonics or a sentence with which we can learn that how these series of these Upanishads and from which Veda they are taken, or with which Veda they are associated. So here in English we have to recreate it, I think, right? Because here they have translated only like word to word. But in Hindi, I will let you know also कि first Upanishad is Shweta. So here in Hindi it is like श्वेता की कुंडली में चूड़ा 3 योग तत्व से ध्यान लगाकर नाद सुना और योगराज हो गए. Means Shweta is the name of any girl they have taken. So first one is Shvetashwar. ठीक है. Kundali, in English we call Kundali as horoscope. So in the horoscope means in the Kundali. So the second one is Yog Kundali. Third is Chuda. So that is Yog Chudamani. Then 3, so means 3 Shikha. In Sanskrit we call third as 3. So from the essence of Yog means essence means Tattva. So from the essence of Yog means Yog Tattva Upanishad. Then Dhyan Lagakar means by meditating. So that is Dhyan Bindu. Right? I will make it correct wherever the words are not correct in English. So heard the sound of means Nad. Nad means sound. So that is Nad Bindu. And then last Yograj became Yograj. So that is Yograj Upanishad. That is the 8th Upanishad. Right? So now from which Veda they are associated. So for that also they have made a mnemonics. That is का सा शुर का ऋग्वेद लाओ. ठीक है. So it is like that. So means ka means Krishna, sa means Sam, shur means Shukal, ka Krishna, and then at last Rigved lao, and last one 8th one is not associated with any of the Veda. So likewise we have created this mnemonics for this. So next is how many mantras are there in which Yoga Upanishad? This can be also asked sometimes. Very straight question is also asked. Many times it has been asked in UGC NET. So that also we need to sometimes remember. So the first one is Shweta Shwaro Upanishad, that is 113. Yog Kundale 171. Yog Chudamani 121. Trishikha Brahmana Upanishad, that is 165. Yog Tattva 142, Dhyan Bindu 105, Nad Bindu 56, 6, and Yograj, that is 21. So least one uh, spells, or you can say the shlokas or mantras. So that are in Yograj Upanishad, 21. Right. So our first Upanishad is started now. That is Shwatar Upanishad. So how the name came? So it is based on the name of sage Rishi, whose name was Shweta Shwatar Rishi. So it is associated with Krishna Yajurved, and it has total 6 chapters, and number of mantras are 113. Right. So according to the syllabus of UGC NET, the second and the sixth chapter are very important. It has 6 chapters, but the second and third chapter are very important according to the syllabus of our exam. So the Upanishad begin with satsang. Huh. Among the curious seeker of Brahm, right? Who want to know about the Brahm. And about the Brahm, we have seen in our Upanishads that the supreme knowledge is of Brahm. So here, the this Upanishad is begin with satsang, right? Among the curious seeker who are very curious about to know that what is Brahm, right? So with the curiosity, they say, "O Maharishis who know Brahm." Okay? Who is that Brahm? The main cause of this world, what we are originated from, who are you living with, what we are located in, under whom we are bound by the system of happiness and sorrow, right? Because all of us know that sometimes there are the moments in our life which are very happy, sometimes which are very sad. So what is there that is associating us with such kind of circumstances? There should be some reasons that why a person is feeling sometimes happy or sometimes sorrow, not because of the mood but the circumstances, why it came, why it comes in our life. So uh, during that satsang, when they keep when they kept such kind of thoughts in their mind, so then they were just thinking over, and then what they found. Okay. So what they found in their discussions and all about the Brahm: time, fruitful action, the 5 great beings, the soul. Are these the reason for it? They all said. So then he says that Rishi or the sage, these communities of time, etc., cannot be the cause of world, right? Because they are subordinate to the conscious soul. Even the soul cannot be the cause of this world. It is subject to the initiation of the pleasure and pain. So then what happened then? All the sages started to meditate, right? They all meditate, and then after meditate, they were meditate for a long time. So what they found, okay, so they meditating sage saw the entire world born to one Brahm. And how is it described? So now they describe it. What they describe: I saw such a word like cycle in which there is a nemi, right? Nemi. So he has 3 circles, Sat, Raj, and Tam, means 3 gun, right? So the outer circle of the nemi, that is wheel, right? It has 16 heads. Hmm. It has 16 heads, that is mind, intellect, ego, sky, air, light, water, earth, and their gross forms totaled. There are 50 Aaron. Aaron means, here not Aaron, that is Aaron. So means Antakaran means the deep conscious, 50 differences of the instincts of the senses, 20 auxiliary, ठीक है? So that are 10 senses, 5 objects and 5 pranas. ठीक है? Antakaran, right? Then 6 octave. Octave means ashtak, 8, right? Oh, sorry. Huh. So that is 6 group of 8 things, right? 6 group of 8 things. Octave means, है ना? And many forms are composed of the same loop. That one. ठीक है? And there are 3 differences of the path. That is the 3 words and its paths. So there are 2 causes, virtuous and sinful actions. And the navel of delusion is, that is the center of ignorance. Because of that, sometimes we feel sorrow, sometimes we feel happiness. So the one who knows the indestructible letter, that is Om or Brahm, and becomes devoted to it or devoted to him, is free from the cycle of birth or death, right? Janam maran ke chakkar se he is free from that. God, beings and nature, and this three is called Triyam. Three means three, so Triyam. How to attain God? Next is the question. So they are both situated in the soul, right? God, body means Jivatma and Paramatma. So Pranav or Om, by which they are obtained. So we have to meditate on Pranav, or the Pranav sound is Om. How to get from Om? So just as fire is produced by the churning of two forests, similarly to attain the supreme person in the body, the forest below the body, and by making the Omkara the forest above, okay, two forests. Look at the supreme God through the meditation. So now the next question is, where to see God? So God is hidden in our heart cavity. Okay? It is grasped by truth and by penance. Penance means tap, deep meditation. So thus in the first chapter, meditation is described as the principal means of attaining the supreme self. Now the process of meditation is in the second chapter, right? So to start meditation, the first prayer to God is, okay? So prayer to stabilize attitudes. Attitudes means our breathings. So what should be the position of sitting in meditation? First of all, they have explained that the wise seeker should raise the 3 limbs. So now, which are those 3 limbs? Those are Trinuttamam, that is head, throat, and chest. They should be up. Raise 3 limbs. Okay, head, throat, and chest. By straightening and stabilizing the body, by restraining all the senses in the heart by mind, the board in the form of Omkar, restoring to all fearful currents, must be overcome. This is the method to sit in the meditation. So now, preparation for pranayama is mentioned. So the wise seeker should make all the efforts to make them worthy of the practice of yoga and pranayama. So explanation is taking into account diet. Account diet means account diet and recreation. So what is that? First is our ahar, that is our diet, right? And second is vihar, that how are our actions. So it is during pranayama that is said, I carry it as if it were a wicked horse. Let the let the wise mind hold it carefully. So what it is said in Sanskrit, Drusht Ashv Yuktam Eve Vahan Main Vahanam Enam Vidvan manodharyet apramatah. So what they say, like a chariot with bad horses, a good charioteer carefully steers to its destination. In the same way, mind to be careful and subdue. Right? So mind is here like mind is here like a good charioteer who is controlling, right? So as like a chariot with bad horses, a good charioteer carefully steers to its destination. In the same way, mind to be careful. We have to be careful with our mind, right? Because it's very active. Sorry, mind is compared as like horses, right? So mind is going here and there, है ना? Very we can say that active or not in stable position, right? So meditation, the place for pranayam is discussed, that what kind or how should be a place where a person should meditate. So समय सुचौ शर्करा वहिन वालुका विवर्जते शब्द जल आश्रय अद्भि मनो अनुकूले न तु चक्षु पीडने गुहा निवात आश्रयणे प्रयोजयेत. So first is be flat ground, be pure, be devoid of pebbles, there should be no stones, fire or sand, word water shelters be favorable in terms of no noise, easy access to drinking water, monastery worthy environment. Don't look at scenes that hurt your eyes. Then sit in meditation in a secluded place like a cave. Set your mind on God. So the next is, what are the signs that the means is going in the right direction? So how we can say that we are going in right direction, right? So while practicing in this way, when a seeker is faced with fog, right? Fog means he will say jugnus, like we can say that night flyers, smoke, electricity, now terms, है ना? Light like the sun, crystal gem, air, the moon similar to the notes of scenes appear, and fast as fire. So these are the expressions of the success of yoga if we are going in such a way. So then what happens? After that, what happens? So when we fall, we will experience such thing. So when do the means the five ghosts are raised. Five ghosts means five elements. Yeah, elements, ghosts, Panchbhut. So goes to that is when one has authority over the five elements. So then the perfection related to these five elements are revealed. So then the seeker who has attained the yoga fire body, ठीक है, means अग्निमय शरीर उसको मिल जाता है. There is no disease, doesn't age, there is no fear of death. These are the three main things which a seeker will attain. So no disease, no aging, and there is no fear of death. So important question asked, it was in 23 UGC net. So that was asked about the second chapter's 13 mantra. So similarly, the initial perfection of yoga are stated. So one is ki what happens when we start yoga. So laghutvam arogyam alo लुप्त्वम वर्ण प्रसादम स्वर शोष्ठम च गंध शुभो मूत्र अपुरुषम अल्पम योग प्रवृत्तम प्रथमा वंदित सॉरी वदंती प्रथमा वदंती. So what they are saying, lightness, health and greed, grace of color and beauty of voice, the smell, good urine, slightly, yoga instinct, they say the first that is in this. So in the Shvetar Upanishad, yoga instinct are said to be the primary characteristics of. Okay. So lightness, health, renunciation of object attainment, the physical complexion becomes brighter, the voice becomes sweet, the body starts to smell, feces and urine are reduced. So in 21, it was asked in Feb 23. So according to the Shvetar Upanishad, the primary characteristics of yoga instincts are character grace, common disease, auspicious smell, greed, vocalization. So what we can uh, tick from here, that Varna Prasadam, right? Shubhgandha, right? And Loluptam. One A, C, and which A, C, and G or E. Aloluptam. That is D. Right? Shubhgandh. Shubhgandh. Yes. Svarshostam also. Varna Prasadam also. Right? So for that we have to learn full shloka or full mantra so that we can answer it easily. So the third and fourth chapters worship Lord Shiva. The fifth and sixth mantra state, O Rudra, yours which is void of terror. These are the Sanskrit shlokas. Here they have converted in English. Right? So in 13th and 14th mantra, the nature of God is explained. If they can ask that in which mantra or 13th, 14th mantra, which is explained. So that is the nature of God. So the thumb only innermost supreme person, okay, always resides in the hearts of human beings. He is the master of mind. When brought into meditation by a pure heart and a pure mind, they become immortal. And he is the supreme being with thousands of heads. He has thousands of eyes. It has thousands of legs. He surrounds the entire world on all sides and is situated 10 fingers above the navel. Right? In the 18th mantra of the third chapter, he is the God who controls the movable and immovable. Right? Both the immovable or movable things. So they are situated in the nine-door body and are also performing in the outside world. So in the fourth chapter of this Shvetashvatar Upanishad, they have explained some mantras are similar to the Mundak Upanishad, as we have discussed in Mundak Upanishad, right? Shvetashvatar Upanishad in the the sixth and the seventh mantra of the fourth chapter of the Shvetashvar Upanishad. The first and the second mantra of the first volume of the third Mundak of the Mundak Upanishad are placed exactly here, same to same. So these two are here. Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhyaya Samanam Viksham Parish Swajate Teoranya Piplam Swadvatya Nashantreno Abhi Chakshiti. This was one, and the next one is Saman Vrikshe Purusho Nimgano Nishya Shochati Muhayamanaha Justam Yada Pashyat Yanmisha Masya Mahiman Amiti with Shokah. Right. So these are the two shlokas which are exactly, these are the two mantras which are exactly taken from the Mundak Upanishad and they are copy pasted here. So what they are saying, both are Sayuja, living together, both are friends, right? They have been taught friends. Friends. They are Suparna, means two birds living on the same tree. Okay? And one of them tastes that people tree. The other doesn't eat and just watches. This soul remains immersed in deep attachment of the body, even though it is with God on the same tree. Feels humiliated, he is fascinated and mourns. The God just watches this. So the 10th mantra, chapter 4, that is very important, and the question came in November. So there are two mantras. So meaning of this, Maya should be understood as nature and Mayapati should be understood as Maheshwar. So this entire universe is pervaded by the cause and effect community that is part of it. So that is Mayam tu prakriti vidyaman mainam tam maheshwaram. So it is asked like which Upanishad describe the nature of God by the above statement. So that is Shvetashvatvar Upanishad, right? So because this mantra is given here, right? Maya tu prakritam vidyant mayanam tam maheshwaram. So where the word maheshwaram will come, so you immediately will take this, will mark this Shvetashvatvar Upanishad. So the nature of the Shiva element is explained here because Maheshwar is Lord Shiva. So what they say, at the time when the darkness of ignorance is completely absent, the element that becomes apparent at that time is neither day or nor night. He is neither true nor false. Only the welfare is Shiva. He is absolutely indestructible. He is also worshipped god of all the gods, like the sun from them spreads this everlasting knowledge. So, O Rudra, you yourself are unborn. Therefore, it is your nature to free others from birth and death. Whoever takes refuge in you to escape from this worldly cycle, then by what is your right face? May you always protect seekers like us. So these are the prayers from the seekers, right? So now the next chapter. So the nature of the soul has been explained in this chapter 5. So what they are saying here, he is only angusht matra matlab thumb like size, very small. He is bright as sun. Here they are explaining about soul, nature of soul, but it is coordinated with resolve and ego, right? Here resolve means sankalp. So because of his intelligence and his virtue, he is also as subtle as the tip of the sword. It's not like the either. Suspicion has been observed. The tip of the swell has been called. It is explained again. So here they are explaining with an example, like suppose of a hair tip we cut into 100 pieces, then re means or again, then again one of those pieces divided into 100 parts. Now the more subtle a piece is, the more subtle the nature of the beings should be understood. He is capable of being infinitely emotional just because the quality of intellect is endowed with resolution and ego. It becomes monotheistic. The soul is female or male. Next question is, what is the gender of the soul? So this soul is neither female nor male nor inanj, means napunsak. So that soul becomes attached to the body, it assumes. Means if that soul is uh, contacted with the male body, then it is male. When that soul is connected with female body, then it is considered as female. Means whatsoever the body it is dealing with, it becomes that. Is it clear?
Madam,
Yes.
will some shloka itself will come and we have to explain the essence?
No, no need to explain the essence, but the thing is, that shlokas or mantras you should know in Hindi also, or their translated version in English if you want to answer that question in English.
And just now, like you told that the 10th mantra, Mayang to Prakriting Vidyam Vidyan Mayang Tumhasharam. So, will it come like this? That what is the essence of this mantra? So, we have to
No,
explain. Options will be given. No,
not like that.
just what is the essence that will come. Okay.
Optional questions are like one line, means how MCQs are being I asked, like they are taken from the all of this explanation. They will make a lines like that only. For that we should know all the thorough explanations of all these things as we are learning from here. That all we should know, so that we will be able to what we say that 50-50 options, right? Only then we can elimination method also we can use if we know all the explanations of these things, essence and whatever all the things.
Like Dwasuparna Sauja Sakhaya,
Hmm.
it is similar with Mundaka Upanishad.
Yes,
So will there will be a question, what which sloka is similar with has similarity with another, so that there will be a, and
they
then
can give a one line or something like that.
yeah, yeah,
Huh. Huh. So, means they can ask in any form, so that is why we should know everything in 360 angle. We have to complete, we have to know each and every minute thing, so that where from wherever they will ask we should be able to answer that question like that.
of course,
Or
madam, it is very, but not very possible to remember so many
that is why the
um,
method which we personally use is that is elimination method. If we know
elimination.
at least 70% things, so then we can eliminate some things. So that is also very good method during exams, because it is not possible for anybody to keep everything in their mind,
Yes,
because there is
it is not
nervousness,
possible.
exam pressure, there are many things during
Mm.
exam, है ना? So we can use their elimination method, but we can eliminate only then when we know something about that. If we know nothing
Yes.
about it, then how we can eliminate
Mm.
it?
So we can apply our mind by eliminating what are the nearest possible things.
Yes, yes, yes. That, like that. Only then we can eliminate the things. Right? So like this. So, or they can ask like that is it explained in not like is this explained like in which chapter this is explained
Your voice
that
is breaking, madam. Your voice is breaking.
I think network issue maybe. Okay, how the where it is explained that the soul is male or female. So in one, two, like that they can ask. I'm just giving an example. Or in which chapter? Is it okay? So now the chapter 6. So how did the root conscious coincide? So it is explained here, right? So root means that Jad and Chetan, right? Root means we can say the Jad, and conscious means our this Chetana, right? So how they coincide, or how they came into contact. So here they explain Brahma created the root elements means Jad Tattva, and observed them. Then he created the strange world by combining the conscious elements with the root element, and it can also called huh. So it can also be called like 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and with 8 with like means are growing. So he created the world by relating the being to the subtle qualities related to the self. One is ignorance. Next is sin and punya karma, means virtues and good virtues and bad virtues. Then gun means qualities, Sat, Raj, Tam, that are the three guns, and Antakaran means inner self, and five Mahabhutas means five elements. Here I will add in the this PDF also, right? So the 11th mantra of chapter 6 is very important. So from there, the question has been already asked. So from here in Hindi file also I will check the shloka. So it is Eko Devah Sarvabhuteshu Gudha Sarvavyapi Sarvabhut Antaratma कर्माध्यक्ष सर्वभूत अधिवास साक्षी चेता केवलो निर्गुणश्च. So here it means sarvabhuteshu guda means mysterious in all beings, that one God is hidden in all beings, omnipresent. Next is the sarvabhut antaratma means the all pervading inner self, is the innermost of all beings. Karmadhyaksha means head of the karma, the master of all the actions. Sarvabhut Adhivasa means the abode of all the beings, abode of all the ghosts. Sakshi means witness, witness of all. Cheta means conscious of conscious form. Kevalo Nirgunascha means he is completely nirgun or transcendental. Right? So here are some questions. According to Shvetasvatar Upanishad, it is said about God. Unconscious, warning, mysterious in all beings, invisible to all beings, chairman of board. So here from here, Sarvbhuteshu Gudha, Sarvbhuteshu Aghud, and Karmadhyaksha. So in English translation, there are some other meanings. So that is why. So from here in Hindi file, we can take Sarvbhuteshu Gudha, Sarvbhuteshu Aghudha, and Karmadhyaksha. And it is very obvious, if you know both the languages, Hindi and English, that will be a boon for you, because sometimes in English we can't understand the whole question or something sometimes. So if we know
Yes,
Hindi,
ma'am.
है ना?
In Hindi
So
it is
because I got these
mane,
things.
in Hindi it is more understandable and we can grasp
Sometimes,
easily. Yes,
yes,
because all
easily.
the mantras
Because
are in Sanskrit, na. So we have to
yes, that is
easily
what I want
understand.
to say. Here we can't say like we have to translate everything in English, because the
Yes, ma'am.
Sanskrit we have to keep in our mind in Sanskrit only. So like Sarvbhuteshu Gudha. So for it, English meaning is totally different, mysterious in all the beings. How you will keep
Yes,
in
ma'am.
mind?
Uh,
है ना? If you know all these the mantras, so that in that way it will be very easy for you. Like Sarvbhuteshu Gudha, that is the quality of God, right? Sarvbhuteshu Gudha, that is also quality of God. Karmadhyaksha means supreme of all the karmas. In
yes.
that way we can keep, like here Karmadhyaksha, they have written here chairman of board. How we can understand it, chairman of board?
Chairman of board.
It is very difficult, or we can say it is not suitable in English
It's
also.
not,
So
yes,
for
yes.
that purpose, I am using both the files, Hindi also, English also, to make
Yeah, what I find,
everything
man,
easy.
this Upanishad, the Bhagavad Gita, and yoga,
हाँ,
yeah, the theories are very
very
good, the, and it is very easy to understand. But for
in
this
Hindi, yes.
paper one papers, the Hindi is not very compatible because so difficult words I cannot remember. And for paper one, I
Same.
think that English will be more compatible. So
Yes,
I am
yes,
in a
yes.
dilemma of
Same with me.
how to answer.
So I when I answer in exam, so I use both questions, English meaning and Hindi meaning both.
Yes, of course, it is bilingual, and if you don't understand anything in Hindi, you can refer to English, and the same meaning you can just put your mind and then answer. But
True, true, true.
uh,
So in this Upanishad again, so they are explaining the methods or the means of attaining God. So here is a shloka, that is Nityo Nityanam Chetnah Chetnanam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidhati Kaman Tat Karanam Sankhya Yoga Adhigamyam Gyatva Devam उच्यते सर्वपाशः. So what does it mean? Who is eternal in the eternal means जो नित्यों में नित्य है, चेतनों में चेतन means conscious in conscious, वो अकेला है सभी सभी जीवों की कामनाओं का निमित्त कारण है. Means he alone is the cause of all the desires of all the living beings. वही जो इस सृष्टि का निमित्त कारण है, उनको सांख्य योग से प्राप्त किया जा सकता है. So if you have read Bhagavad Gita, so there is Sankhya Yoga also explained there. So the same who are the cause of this creation, Sankhya Yoga can be obtained from, or that can be obtained from the Sankhya Yoga. By knowing them, one is freed from all the noose and attains salvation. So उनको जानकर ही सब पाशों से छूट जाता है. पाश means all the we can say that disturbances, है ना, or
The
all
bandhan.
kind of
Uh-huh.
bandhans. Yeah, exact word is bandhans, है ना. In Hindi that is bandhans. So one can attain moksha, salvation or liberation. Fine. So today we will do till here only, and tomorrow we will move further. Right. So this week and next week we will have classes on weekends only. In between, if I will get time, so I will take in week
Ma'am,
also.
tomorrow Sunday, you will take this class? Tomorrow?
Yes, I will take tomorrow. Yes,
Yes.
because we have very
This
less time
time.
to complete our
This time,
syllabus
9 to
also.
10.
9 to 10. No. Tomorrow I will try to take in daytime because
Daytime,
it's very late.
because Kausal sir will take a test in the evening.
Acha.
So,
Okay. So
yes.
then I will try to take in daytime.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
I will try
I will
so
try
that
to. I will try to, because revision is very important. Revision is
very
very
because
important. Yes.
during the yoga Upanishad, sorry, during the Upanishads also I was telling everyone kindly attend test, so nobody attended the test. So I was like to revise the class, but nobody attended at that time. So fine.
Madam, I didn't attend the Upanishad class in English because we had
Okay.
already attended in Hindi. So
Okay.
for the test, we went for Hindi.
Okay. Fine. That is fine. Wherever you find it's okay, that is fine. Our main objective is to attain that knowledge and have to get for writing our paper.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Thank you
let
so much. Okay.
thank you so much for attending, and let's meet tomorrow. I will try to take this class in daytime.
Yes.
Okay.
Please put the time,
Oh,
please.
I will message. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good
Bye
night,
bye.
madam.